Why do men cheat? Is there a biological and evolutionary explanation for this? Yes, there is strong scientific evidence. In this video, I will talk about multiple studies and the Coolidge Effect. The Coolidge Effect is a biological phenomenon observed not only in humans but also in animals. So what is the Coolidge Effect? It can be defined as the renewed increase in sexual desire men experience with each new partner. This effect increases sexual sensitivity and leads to a shortening of the refractory period. So what does the refractory period mean? The refractory period refers to the phase after a man has sexual intercourse, during which he has difficulty becoming aroused again or cannot achieve an erection. In short, the refractory period is the male unresponsive phase. So why does this exist? Because when a man wants to become aroused again, he needs to wait 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or even an hour, and this waiting time increases with age. Is this only present in men? Yes. From an evolutionary perspective, this mechanism serves an important function. If there were no refractory period, meaning if the penis could become erect immediately after ejaculation, a man would repeatedly inseminate the same female before the sperm had fully settled. As a result, the penis could create a vacuum effect and pull previously deposited sperm out. Thanks to the refractory period, it becomes easier for the woman to become pregnant. The sperm has time to properly settle and reach the egg. However, if a man is with a woman and a new woman enters the environment, the refractory period may shorten. Why? To allow more women to be inseminated and to ensure the continuation of the genetic line. This reflects the male evolutionary strategy of maximizing reproduction and expansion. Under the influence of the Coolidge Effect, men tend to prefer having fewer sexual encounters with multiple partners rather than many encounters with a single partner. This instinct is the core reason why men are more prone to cheating. So where does the term Coolidge come from? According to a well-known anecdote, it originates from Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States, and his wife Grace Coolidge. One day the couple visited a farm. Grace noticed a bull and said to her husband, "Do you see that? Bulls mate up to 17 times a day." Calvin Coolidge replied, "Yes, my dear, but not with the same cow." For this reason, the phenomenon was named the Coolidge Effect in his honor. There are many scientific articles and animal studies on the Coolidge Effect. One of the most important findings from these experiments is that sperm produced by the same male with different females is of higher quality. So why doesn't this apply to females? The answer is investment in offspring. A woman must carry the baby in her womb for 9 months. During this time, working becomes difficult, weight increases, and protection is needed. What does the man do? He inseminates and leaves. The woman, however, must protect both herself and the child. During this process, she cannot be with multiple men and cannot receive investment from different partners. The man, on the other hand, can continue investing in multiple females. A study conducted in 2003 on the Coolidge Effect examined gender differences in the desire for sexual variety. Research across various cultures concluded that men desire a greater number of different sexual partners than women. In other words, regardless of culture, men tend to want more and more varied sexual partners. A study conducted in 2022 also found that men reported a stronger preference for greater sexual partner variety compared to women. This is the fundamental biological reason why men are more prone to cheating.